Okay. Good afternoon, Jackson. Today we're going to learn a new math tool called the TMN Abacus. This is a great tool for you to use because it will allow you to complete math problems elsewhere than just in your head. Also, you'll be allowed to use it in the classroom, unlike loud, distracting talking calculators. Furthermore, it is a lot more efficient than doing math spatially on Braille paper. Once you become fluent with the abacus, it will provide great help when you begin solving math problems that use very large numbers. You already know how to do addition and subtraction in your head, and you also know your times tables or multiplication tables by heart, which will make equation solving even easier for you in the future. Today, however, we are just going to focus on learning various parts of the abacus and how to set and clear numbers. So let's get started with our lesson. Okay? Okay. So in front of you on the desk is the abacus. It is important to remember that when you do work on your abacus, you should keep it flat on the desk. Exactly. Picking it up will cause the beads to shift their place, causing you to lose track of where you are in solving your equation. So why is it important to keep it flat on the desk?
Because the beads will shift and you'll lose track of where you are in the equation.
Exactly. So let me show you an example. Alright, let's not move the beads around right now. Can you go ahead and put those beads back to where they need to go?
To the top?
No, those ones need to go down.
They all need to go to the bottom?
Okay, I'll do it, but let's not move any more beads around unless I say so, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so feel how it is right now. All these beads up here at the top, right? And all these beads down here at the bottom.
Okay.
So if you set a bead and then lift it up, the bead will fall down. This abacus, it doesn't because the felt in the back is a little bit thicker.
Okay.
But as you wear it out, it'll fall down. Okay. So there are 5 major physical parts of the abacus. While I say each name of each part, repeat it after me. Okay?
Okay.
So the first part are the columns.
Columns.
There are 13 columns.
13 columns.
And so the columns are each one of these.
Okay.
Okay? Next, there are metal rods. There are also 13 metal rods. Can you guess what the job of these rods are?
To keep the beads in place?
Exactly. Okay, and next there are the beads. There are a total of 5 beads in each column. Starting from top to bottom, we have the 5 bead, which represents 5 of whatever place value we're in.
Okay.
And then we have the first bead, second bead, third bead, and fourth bead, each of which represent the corresponding number with place value. Okay?
So there's 1 at the top and 4 at the bottom in every column?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Okay, and then we have the horizontal bar or separation bar, which is this bar right here that goes all the way across. Can you guess what the job of that bar is?
To separate the 5 bead from the rest of them?
Exactly, great job. Okay, and then the last part are the unit marks or decimal points. And you can find these, they're right down here. So these ones are shaped just like little dots. Not these ones, but these ones.
Okay.
Okay? They indicate a shift in place value, and they can also represent a decimal point. So they are circular shaped and come in sets of 3, and there's an additional one on the extreme left. Exactly. So can you point to and say the names of the 5 major parts?
Oh, goodness. There are the columns.
Right.
And the metal rods.
Yep.
There's the beads.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the dividing bar.
No.
What's that one called? I know the function of it, I just forgot the name of it.
Well, what's the function of it?
To separate the 5 beats from the rest of them.
Exactly, to separate. So it's called
The separation bar.
Exactly.
Okay. And then there's the decimal dots. Or is that what it is? The decimal dots? Down
Close.
here at the bottom.
They're decimal
Bumps. Circles.
No. What do you call it in just regular math? Decimal
Places.
points.
Points. Decimal points.
Okay. Now we're going to talk about the extreme left and extreme right, which are pretty simple. So basically, the furthest column on the right is known as the extreme right.
Okay.
Exactly. And the furthest column on the left is known as the extreme left.
Okay.
Okay. So those are called
extreme right and extreme left.
Okay. And then there's also, obviously, a center column. And the easiest way to locate the center column is to first, at the top of the abacus, up here, there's 3 letters. A, P, H.
Okay.
Can you distinguish between the 3?
A, P, and H.
Right. And basically, find the P.
A, P.
And the center column is the column located directly underneath the P.
Okay.
Okay? So can you find it again for me?
A, P, right here.
Exactly. Great job.
What does APH stand for?
American Printing House.
And is it written in Braille or normal?
Just written in print.